You can see that's an embroidered hat. That's a Liberian logo on a hat. So you could tell that most of my clientele are from West Africa.
Okay.
That's a design that I did for a lady. It's a cosmetic tooth whitening, Purity Smile. Okay. And for...
So this is embroidered?
Yes, that's embroidered. So most hats I tend to do embroidery. I don't do printing on hats, but it's something that we're open to bring in as a value addition.
This is cute.
So here we have a hoodie that's embroidered. It might look like it's written from a distance, but I'll bring it closer. You could be able to see. It has extra additional features. You got the shimmer in between, gold shimmer, and nice satin stitches around the letters.
This is beautiful. Yes. Oh, so, guys, this is really beautiful.
So this one would last you quite some time, you know, and the value for this is really, really nice. So this one you're looking at around $50, and depending on now the work that's put into this, it stretches from as low as 50 up into the 80s, 90s. Also, we're able to provide a full set. If you want a suit, you know, like a jumper suit, so you got the hoodie and a bottom that matches that. We're able to provide that with all the labeling. But also, we'll be providing, as time goes by, we're going to give you guys an address where you could go online and you could be able to make your orders from there.
Okay.
So that's in terms of embroidered. Now for printed merchandise, you're looking at a hoodie would run you around $30, $40, and a t-shirt would run you around $20 to $30 in between there.
Okay.
But as we start talking of numbers, then we start factoring in discounts that we're able to give out as a package for those who are ordering bigger quantity. Yeah.
Okay, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
I know you've taken us through this journey of your business and stuff like that, but I want you to go back a little bit and tell us of how do you open a business in Minnesota?
So opening up a business is simple. It takes probably less than an hour. You have a fully registered business using your phone. You go to your phone, Secretary of State, you know, you and they even have templates on an LLC. You know, back in the days, you'd have to create your own. They call it a memorandum of what. You had to write papers on how you operate and all that. They make it very simple. There's a template. You go in, you fill up the name of the business that you're looking at. I think it's $45, or the prices could change. But once you reserve your name, you go in, you do your LLC. Right away, you start with the name reservation. Next step, you do your LLC, and right there, you know, you have everything done. From the Secretary of State now. You go ahead and do one with the federal government to get what you call an EIN number. An EIN number is like a social security number. So with the EIN number, you can now be able to go out and open bank accounts and now become a full contractor or supplier. So at the end of the day, they don't allow me to work, but I could be able to bid for jobs as a contractor. And as a contractor, it's none of their business to come in and ask me if you have proper documentation. At the end of the day is, do you have what we need? That's it. You bid for supply of garments, probably 10,000 units. I have access to that, you know. You pay your money, I facilitate the transfer of goods. Nafika kwako tumemalizana. Game short.
Yeah.
So that was that's something that I would tell people. If you're interested in getting into business, whichever business, photography, kushuka nywele, kufanya ni na mahali hutaki kusumbuliwa sana, you just want to make sure that everything is in good tandem order, then it's very simple. On your phone, within 20 minutes, you have your fully registered company. Then from there, you go ahead and deal with the other agencies which is very much acceptable. You find yourself a job and you're doing something, they actually allow you to go collect what you call a TIN number. It's similar to a social security number. So at the end of the day, they still want to collect taxes from you.
From you?
Yes.
Who they did not give a social security number to work.
Yes.
Yeah, I've seen that.
So that is very much within the confines of law. They allow you to do that. Actually, you could be able to do business here in the US. You don't have to worry about so much, unless it's a highly regulated industry. Let's say like healthcare. There are other organizations that come into play that ensure that things are within proper framework. But in the environment where I'm in, it's not as heavily regulated, so there's that freedom to be able to come in. That's why even in the last couple of months, having set up now the full production auto print at my other location, now I'm looking to get those big jobs. And one of the requirements is, first of all, you're registered. Once you're registered, for me, what I did, I registered also as a minority. And also in the current company that I'm in, I'm registered also with my wife. So I always front her as a woman-owned business. So we get benefits, first of all, as a woman.
So woman minority.
As a minority, and as an immigrant. Yes. So that's a segment that's been put out there. Because at the end of the day, too, remember the challenges I faced back in beginning when I was doing coding. I couldn't access the white market, and they didn't know me because of that relationship thing. Nobody had an idea who I am, so they couldn't really give me the jobs. But now, being registered as a minority, there's a how do you call it? They do leave when it comes to bidding for those big jobs, while those established white businesses that have been around for generations are quick to sweep those jobs. They do leave an opportunity of around 25% for a minority to come in and cover that. If a minority is not present, they end up getting that 25%. So I come in on those grounds that, hey man, you gotta leave me my fair share, that 25%, that's all I need, for the time being to be able to pick up the business. Yeah.
And that reminds me of during COVID, the minority business got supported.
I did not get the support.
You did not get support.
I applied, they were asking too much questions. I let it go.
How did COVID affect your business?
COVID...
Some business went over the roof.
Yeah, COVID, we were affected a great deal because remember, most of the t-shirt business is mostly a group activity. Either Makambi, people are meeting somewhere, or there's a party, or people are having a course and they need a group order. Those were not there, so we were not making much. And even at the time, I wasn't like fully set up for online business. For those who are well set for online business, they did very well because there was a lot of online orders, single orders. And with the single orders, the machines that I have are meant for large production runs. Somebody comes in, they want a giraffe on a shirt. I can't do that, it's only one shirt. The machine to do that, I've been trying to acquire one, but they're very expensive.
So if you do acquire a machine, will that machine be only doing, let's say a giraffe, like you said, or certain animals, and not do other things?
No. But by that, what I mean by this particular machine, they call them direct to garment. It's able to print directly to garment. What it provides an opportunity for you to scale down your operations, scale it down to a point where you could be able to handle single order. You come to me, you want me to put your picture on a shirt. I'll be like, yeah, fine. Those machines, the package, you're looking at around, the machine itself is around 15,000, 18,000. But to have a full set package that works, you're looking at least a minimum of around 25,000 and up. I didn't have that. For those who had it, they were reaping big during the corona. So for those who was positioned more of large production runs, we were really struggling at the time. But luckily for me and for my business, at the time I was really busy on food, because you know very well people still have to eat. So and the supplies were messed up, you know. So I found myself almost on a regular basis out there, you know, hunting from warehouse to warehouse, trying to keep track of supply chain issues, you know, when certain products are coming. So I was really busy. We did very well. So for me, even from a psychological point of view, I felt God has blessed me. I'm able to still make living during that time.
Okay, now can before we go to your other business, can you tell our people something so that we can wind up this recording? Like, I want you to speak to our people. I want you to bring them on board in terms of supporting. And even if they have to learn it from you, somebody else is going to struggle the same way you are, trying to come up and they will need that support, you know. I want you to talk to our people in terms of that support, and also how they can support you, where they will find you so that they can give you that support. Churches, you talked about churches.
Yes.
I really want you to speak to churches because they have a lot of things going on every now and again, especially in the summer. Summer is coming up. You know, we have funerals, community funerals all the time, and we wear t-shirts.
It kind of like parting shot is I'm still very patient with our people. I know it takes time to build that. It's a matter of negotiating. So if you find that you're able to get it somewhere cheap, be free. You know, we can talk about it and come up to an amicable. At the end of the day,
like, let's be open.
Let's be open.
Meeting in the middle.
I'd rather nipatie pesa to a family member than a stranger out there. By a family member, I mean you're my brothers, you know. Watu wangu kutoka Kenya, from, you know, Africa. Call me, let me make a deal for you, because at the end of the day, we can even match, not much, even better quality than what the Muzungus are doing. Let's have that conversation. What to your kanisa, you know, Makambi is around the corner. You guys are meeting out there. The other day I see this guy comes to my shop and he has a church hoodie. I'm always kind of like watching those small details. I'm like, you umetwapi? No, you tumepatiwa leo. So I didn't print that, you know. Who printed it? Those are some of my questions. So whenever we're engaging in Nakuja na Angalia, that's not a generic merchandise that you get at Walmart. That is custom. Manually print. Until somebody ABCD, I'm like, okay, I need to find out who's that, you know. So I'm constantly engaging with our brothers and sisters out there. But as time goes by, I'm hoping to become your preferred place to print. So yes.
Thank you so much, Collins. Thank you so much for even actually giving us this opportunity to see what you do. Collins is a very talented person. I'm so amazed by the things he's doing, by the amount of knowledge he has on things. I will just emphasize on the same thing, like supporting each other is going to be, you know, one of the things that we need to work on. You know, this is a young business. If supported well, it will really be able to support the community like ways you have never seen before. Kujeni tukuje pamoja and do our orders here, like as he said, you know, kuna machaches hapo nje, makambi zinakuja, kuna many activities. Even if it's a couple, people wanna try kwenda mahali, kuna, you know, girls trips nimeziona, kuna unapata watoto, they have some function somewhere and mnataka t-shirts, mnataka hoodies, beautiful stuff. I mean, he can make it for you and are personalized to your liking, to whatever thing you want. Let us give him that chance. Let us give him that opportunity. I mean, I feel like we should do this more to our own person. For me, I'm actually going to start by getting this hoodie. You know, like, not this color. I'm going to customize my hoodie from him. I don't know yet what I'm going to put on my hoodie, but that's what I'm going to start with. I'm going to do it from a perspective of showing you that let's do this. Actually, once I do the hoodie, and I think a t-shirt, because summer is coming, and it's going to have, like, I think my social media stuff on it.
Yes.
That's where we start from. Let's start from there, guys.